So, good morning, everyone. How was the vacation? How was the vacation? अंश ने कहा ये क्या मतलब ऐसे ही सीधा सवाल पूछ दिया. इसके तो सिर में भी अभी भी रंग दिख रहा है.
दिख रहा है ना सर.
Pretty good. अच्छी थी. मजा आया. वो दिख रहा है. बाकी लोग? It was fine. Okay. So now we will continue on the series of leading self to excellence. And before we go further, as always, we would want to recap. So we started this series with the foundation principles that a habit is a... What is a habit? It comes at an intersection, combination nahi, intersection, where you have knowledge, where you have skill, and then your own willingness. That is when you develop a habit. And we also looked at some very key components of foundation principles like character ethic. What is character ethic? It is the foundation of who we are. It is the roots that sustain the big trees. And a personality ethic results in how people perceive us, how are we seen. But a character ethic is about who are we. Not about just how we are seen, but who are we within ourselves. It is the core. And if we focus on the core, automatically how we are seen will also change. So this series is an inside-out series. It's about focusing on the character ethic, and we also will learn skills of personality ethic. That is fine. But character ethic goes far deeper. Then we talked about paradigm and paradigm shift. What is a paradigm?
Paradigm is something like our perspective of seeing the world.
How we see the world. Now, how you are seeing the world even now is very different from how you are seeing. You are sitting on that side, you are seeing the world in one way. He's sitting on this side, he's sitting at world in a different way. So our way of seeing the world, इसके लिए मैं इसके पीछे खड़ा हूं, तुम्हारे लिए मैं तुम्हारे सामने खड़ा हूं, है ना? So our way of seeing the world is what we call as paradigm. And what is important to realize is that if we change the paradigm, if we bring about a paradigm shift, either consciously or without our intervention, we change the way we behave. We talked about the see-do-get cycle. We talked about the do-get cycle as it's transactional because you're not changing the way you are seeing things. But the moment you bring about a see component into it, the moment you bring about a paradigm shift into it, your behavior will change. The results that you get will start to change. You've heard about this book by Shiv Kheda, You Can Win.
Yes.
What is its tagline? Winners don't do different things. They do things differently. And they do the same thing. They do it differently because they see it differently. So a paradigm shift is very important or very potent tool that you can use to bring about tremendously different and effective results in whatever you do. Then we talked about principles. What are principles? Yes, they are the fundamental rules. We had a litmus test about principles, which is that they are universal, They are timeless, they are objective, and they are at work, whether we believe in them or whether we do not believe in them, whether we understand how they work or not, they still are at work. So, the counter to or the dual of principles that we discussed was values. Values are subjective. What is valued in your home may not be valued in this class or in my home. So values will change, but principles are timeless, they are universal, and they will stay constant. If we align ourselves to the principles, then the entire universe, because these are universal principles, works for us. It makes things easy for us. And then we talked about production and production capability. What was this about?
Effectiveness.
Efficiency and effectiveness, yes, we talked about that. That was the difference between doing things right and doing the right things. Where efficiency is doing things right, and effectiveness is doing the right things. So that was the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. What about production and production capability?
There is capability. Because of
So while we are focusing on getting the results, while we are focusing on the golden eggs, we also have to take care of the hen that lays the golden eggs. And for that, it is us. Because it is when we are healthy, when we are fit, when we are mentally stable, then the results that we will bring out will be sustainably good. Otherwise, if you burn out and you do not take care of yourself, then whatever we are talking about will be short-lived. You may get good results, but they will be short-lived. So short-lived to nahi chahiye na? We want to have sustained excellence. That is why production capability has to be taken care of. And then in the foundations, the last thing we talked about was maturity continuum. What is maturity continuum?
Dependence.
In every dimension of life, we start from dependence, we move to independence, and then go to interdependence. The journey from dependence to independence is called private victory, where we start to become masters of our own destiny. The journey from independence to interdependence is called public victory, where we start to learn how to collaborate and work together with people around us to achieve much more than what we could have achieved as an individual. Okay. Then after that, we went to habit one. What is habit one? Be proactive. It is the habit of choice. And it says that, oh, sorry. It says that I am the product of my own choices. We talked about various tools linked to this habit. The first tool was pause and respond. Why is this important?
Do react to a stimulus. Yeah, what's not that we can choose the
Yes. See, if we do not create that space, then we will simply react to a stimulus. But if we create that space between stimulus and our response to it, we will get that choice to use the 4 human endowments. Which are these 4 human endowments? Self-awareness, imagination, conscience, and independent will. Because in that space that we create between a stimulus and our response to it, we can imagine alternate methods, alternate ways of responding to a situation. So we are using our endowment of imagination. Then Once we have multiple alternatives available to us, we can use our conscience to choose the right ones. And once we do that, then what we need is courage to see it through, to really act that way. Are you with me? So pause and respond is the first most basic tool in which then we start to use the human endowments. Once we use the human endowments, we become what we call as transition persons. Who are transition persons? Who have all these four qualities, but yes, but how do you still recognize a transition person? That they are using these four qualities. These four qualities all of us have. We don't use them. How do we know that a person is actually using all these four qualities? So how will you know their character?
By seeing the responses they choose in either situation.
All of that. See, transition persons have one beautiful characteristic. Even if they get negative input patterns, they will transform them into positive behavior and respond positively. Yada, we talked about these acid attack victims. They got so many negative patterns in their lives, but they turned them around. And they went ahead in a positive way. They approached life in a positive way. We talked about Gandhi ji, we talked about so many people. So transition persons are those people who, despite getting an input of negative patterns, give out positive responses. This is only possible if you utilize the four human endowments effectively. And we also discussed that आप सबके घरों में भी ऐसे लोग होंगे, who kind of forgive and then move forward, who kind of say that अच्छा मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ था, मैं आगे किसी के साथ ऐसे नहीं होने दूंगा. बहुत सारी सिचुएशंस में आप भी ऐसे ही बिहेव करते होगे. But when you can do this consistently, then you can be effective in every dimension of your life. Are you with me? So then once we looked at the transition person, we talked about other tools, which is proactive language. What is proactive language? Give me one sample of proactive language and one sample of reactive language.
Thinking on a situation.
Someone is cribbing about a situation, that is reactive language. And what would a proactive person do? What kind of language will they use? Yes. Oh, this is the situation. Now, what is the solution to this? Solution oriented. A reactive person, or when you are being reactive, you will typically say something like, Arey yaar, I have to do this. I am made to do this. उस प्रोफेसर की वजह से मुझे सुबह सुबह आना पड़ता है, अटेंडेंस रखी है, blah blah blah. But when you are being proactive, you say, I want to do this. Because you see that this is what the situation is. I accept it and now I choose my response. And अगर क्लास में आना ही है, so if you're anyways going to spend 1.5 hours here, is it not better to do that joyfully?
Yes.
Is that not better to do that with the required alertness, participation, and so on? So that is what we talk about, proactive language. आप अगर अपनी लैंग्वेज को ऑब्जर्व करोगे तो आपको दिखेगा कि which times you have become reactive and at what times you are being proactive. So you can consciously choose a proactive response. Another tool that we talked about was that of circle of influence and circle of concern. What is this tool about? What is this tool about? So, in every situation, there will be some things that we cannot control. They concern us, they bother us, but we can't control them. So they are in our circle of concern, but not really in our circle of influence. In that same situation, there will be things that we can do something about. Those are in our circle of influence. The circle on which we focus grows. So if we focus on circle of influence, our influence grows. We feel more empowered. You will notice that you will automatically start to use more proactive language. You will become more solution oriented when you start to look at your circle of influence. Naturally, many of us will try to move into circle of concern. But you can consciously choose to focus on your circle of influence. Okay, this is what it is. As soon as you notice that you are cribbing about something or you're feeling stressed, wait, why am I getting stressed? Stress means that you are focusing on circle of concerns. कभी भी आपको स्ट्रेस महसूस हो रहा है किसी भी चीज का, it means you're operating out of your circle of concern. So, stress महसूस हो रहा है का मतलब we're talking about that human endowment of self-awareness. That you have to be aware that, oh, I'm feeling stressed. And we need to change the way we are operating. So this was what we did until the previous to previous class. And then in the last class, we looked at habit 2. What is habit 2? It is begin with the end in mind. It is the habit of vision. What is the paradigm? That is the principle. The principle is everything is created twice. Mental creation precedes physical creation. And the paradigm is, I live by design, not by default. So, what do we mean by live by design and what do we mean by live by default? We took the example of a log drifting on water, on a river. It will move along with the river. Waves would come, they would push it to the left, push it to the right, and it will also probably at some point of time go and reach the ocean. Probably. It may not. If you have gone to, how many of you have done rafting? Rafting on Ganga or somewhere? But नदी के किसी के आसपास से गुजरे हो आप? हाँ? आपने देखा है कि on the banks of the rivers there are so many big logs that are just lying there. They must have come from somewhere. Nothing to drive them. They ended up on a river bank, hoping that if I go with the river, I can reach the ocean. But a drifting log may not. On the other hand, if we have a boat or a ship, then we can navigate it, we can drive it. Not only will we reach the goal, the destination faster, but also there is much more assurance that we will. Are you with me? Yes. Now, it may happen there is an accident and the boat gets dismantled on the way. But at least you're going in the right direction. You'll move faster towards the goal. That is living by design. Are you with me? So, we said that to live by design in your life, what we need is to develop a life mission statement. So, what is a life mission statement? We said it is your personal North Star. Yeah, we talked about the North Star. We said that sailors would use the location of the North Star to then navigate to their destination. So, a life mission statement can be such a guide to you. whatever is happening, whatever is bothering you, just relate it to the life mission statement and see, does it impact that? No, it doesn't. Okay, let it be. Let me focus on what I need to do. Because there can be so many things in your circle of concern. See, when we talked about the circle of concern and circle of influence, a natural question that people actually experience or the challenge people experience is, यार but वो भी तो मेरे को bother कर रहा है ना, how do I get my focus away from something that bothers me? That is where this tool comes very handy. Because now you have a mission statement. Now you know that, oh, I know this can bother me, but is it even really a long-term challenge for me? No. If it is not, then I will focus where I need to focus. And if it is, then I am driven to act with much, much more energy and perseverance so that whatever comes, my big plan doesn't get derailed. Are you with me? So, this life mission statement can be your guide in times of distress, in times of uncertainty, and therefore it is your personal North Star. Whenever you are feeling stressed or uncertain, see, there is this concept of VUCA world. Do you know what is VUCA? VUCA stands for V for volatile, U for uncertain, C for complex, and A for ambiguous. See, the world that we live in is really all of that. है ना? एक महीना पहले there was no war, but today there are wars everywhere. Uncertain. We really do not know what the outcome would be. If you look at the news these days, they will say that, okay, India doesn't even know which side it should align. Huh? Then complex. So much complexity. अब किससे oil लो, कहाँ से लो, अपने interest का ध्यान रखो या किसके interest का ध्यान रखो. We were taking oil from Russia, we were taking oil from Iran. Now both the sources have been dried up by those US sanctions. We aligned with the US. Now where to get oil from? Because whatever you do about oil, India imports oil in huge quantities. It has a huge impact on our inflation. If we choose to go buy cheaper oil, there would be impact somewhere else. There will be trade sanctions. If you go to without trade sanction scenario, the oil is costly, so whatever we anyways produce will be expensive. It's fairly complex and ambiguous. ये भी सही है, वो भी सही है, ये इसका perspective है, वो उसका perspective है. So when you are in a VUCA kind of a world, which is volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous, and which we are in, then having this North Star really helps. Because it can help you navigate such uncertain times. It can help you navigate such ambiguity. Now, you are not the Prime Minister of the country, so you're not handling these challenges that we just talked about. But in your life also, you would face similar situations every now and then, is it not? अब मैं यहाँ वाली क्लास में आऊं या थोड़ी देर रेस्ट करूं या घर पे 4 दिन एक्स्ट्रा बिताऊं, कुछ भी, है ना? There are so many different challenges and complexities that we also face in our lives. That is where having a personal North Star is a really great thing. It ensures effectiveness.
What can we do when our North Star looks like it is just impossible? Sometimes we feel that it is impossible, it can never be done.
So we will look at that now in today's Habit 3. So you will see that all these habits are actually building upon one another. When I talked about Habit 1, I talked about circle of influence and circle of concern. And now I'm telling you that Habit 2 actually helps you focus into your circle of influence and move away from your circle of concern. अभी ये पूछ रहा है कि अगर मेरा जो गोल है बहुत impossible सा लग रहा है, then what should I do? And I'm now telling you that Habit 3 will help us take that into consideration. Okay? So last time we did this big exercise on life mission statement. We spent quite a bit of time on that in the class. You answered so many questions. How many of you took time to review it? मैंने कल भी reminder भेजा था, but I'm not sure how many of you read that reminder. How many of you took time to review it? Could you review it? I'm not saying recreate it, but could you review it? How was your experience?
I have one experience like the statement depends upon the mood that we are at that time. Like when I was in class, there are some things that, but I have review of it and I feel like these are that was I thought about that if I review it, that might also change it.
So what Chaitanya is saying is that he feels that what he wrote in the class was very different from what he wanted to write when he was reviewing it again. Did I capture it correctly?
Yes.
And therefore your feeling is agar ek aur baar karunga to it will change further. And do you realize this is why I said that you have to refine and review regularly? Because when you see this, when we did it in the class, that was the first time you did it. You do not even know how deep to go. You do not even know what comes next. I was just throwing questions at you, and you would like, पता नहीं और कितने सवाल, क्या पूछे जा रहे हैं, क्या करे जा रहे हैं. There is so much pressure. साथ में एक और बच्चा बैठा है, वो मेरी नोटबुक देख रहा है, यहाँ पे कोई बैठा है, वो मेरी नोटबुक देख रहा है. So many things would happen. I am around, you may think that अच्छा कहीं सर ने पढ़ा तो उनके सामने अच्छा दिखना चाहिए. So many things. So much complexity, is it not? But then when you were doing it at leisure at your home, now you already know कि हाँ 1.5 घंटे की एक्सरसाइज है ना, 15 क्वेश्चंस हैं एंड कोई नहीं देखने वाला. Then you would do it differently. That was why I said घर जाके फिर से करना, है ना.
Yes.
So again, there is no one right thing. What you had come up with here, with that statement over here in the class, you will realize it's not really. जब तुम दोबारा से करोगे ना एक्सरसाइज, घर पे अकेले भी करोगे, तो भी you will realize that okay, some new things have come, but a core essence has remained. Immediately नहीं नजर आएगा चैतन्य, but then next time and next time, then you will see, oh, there is a core, there is a continuity. Even in the first class when I wrote that core was there, though the fluff or the way it would appear looked different, but that core remained. So आपको नजर आएगा वो, but it's important that you repeat that exercise. Each one of you, it really is important. Because as I just said, and thank you for sharing, because जो आपने क्लास में करा ना, उसमें बहुत सारे और वेरिएबल्स भी थे. जब आप घर पे रियली में इसी इंटेंट के साथ करोगे, आई रियली वांट टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट माय मिशन स्टेटमेंट इज, इट मे कम आउट डिफरेंटली. Even though the core will remain same, but your actions that you need to take up will come out differently. Are you able to see this? Anyone else who did that exercise, reviewed or did the exercise all over again?
So I just go through all.
You went through the process, the whatever you had written in all those questions. How did you feel?
So I was feeling that I have brought a bit more detailed version or something that missed these two feelings I got.
बहुत ज्यादा ऊंची छलांग मार ली है या फिर कुछ चीजें मिस भी हो गई हैं?
कुछ important चीजें थी जो लिखनी रह गई उस टाइम वहाँ पे, या words का selection सही नहीं किया.
So that is why it is important to do it again. How did you, so whether you reviewed this or not, you did the exercise here in the class. How did you feel when you did the exercise here in the class? ये तो सभी ने करा था ना, इसके लिए सब जवाब दे सकते हैं. तो how did you feel then?
Don't know what to write.
Initially, you did not know what to write.
And after completing the whole process, if we again review and write, we know what are the questions and how we
So how did you feel when you were doing it? समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि सर क्यों सवाल पूछ रहे हैं? So you felt cathartic, है ना, कि मन में जो भी चीजें चल रही थी वो बाहर निकाल दी, एक लाइटनेस सी फील हुई उसके बाद. ओके, व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? इसको लगा ऐसा? सबको जरूरी नहीं ऐसा लगाओ.
जो चीज हम रास्ते में भूल गए थे, मतलब इतने टाइम से वो सारी चीजें सोच के एक साथ लिखना, और जब बाद हमने रिफाइन किया उसे कंक्लूड करना, और एक आध जो रह गई थी उसे भी कंप्लीट किया जब अपने करके.
तो तुमने करा, कैसा लगा रिव्यू करके? क्या निकला रिव्यू करके?
रिव्यू करके एक तो ये निकला कि हम जो इतनी चीजें उसने इमोशनली आके लिखी थी, अपने बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक भी चला दिया. सर शॉर्ट कर सकते हैं, मतलब एक लंबा सा सेंटेंस है, उसका मीनिंग ये है, तो ऐसे 4-5 पॉइंट्स बनाए और एक दो चीजें और लिखी है.
शेयर करोगे अपने मिशन स्टेटमेंट? नहीं, फिर भी कुछ जो याद है पर्सनल है, ठीक है.
मतलब इतना सा है कि ऐसा लगता है बहुत मतलब टाइम लगेगा, पर मिशन स्टेटमेंट जब बन जाएंगे तो जब इजी है. अब तो ऐसा लगता है कि ये बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है.
सो देखो, जब रॉ होता है ना, तब थोड़ा सा फियर रहता है कि पता नहीं लोग क्या समझेंगे, क्या सोचेंगे. बट व्हेन यू विल रिफाइन इट, देन यू विल सी दैट यू आर प्राउड ऑफ इट एक्चुअली. लेट एवरीवन सी दैट दिस इज योर मिशन. Because once you are clear about what you want to achieve in life, then you will realize you would want people who are also like-minded should come and work with you. So you would actually want to share. Maybe not immediately. Maybe it may still remain very personal to you that, okay, I just want smiles on my parents' face. That could be one person's mission statement. Fine. Now that is वेरी पर्सनल. अब तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स के फेस पे स्माइल मैं कैसे लाऊं मुझे नहीं पता. बट इफ यू से दैट आई वांट टू create something meaningful for the poorest farmer in this country, let us say, now okay, I am also interested in working for the farmers. Now we can collaborate and work together. So आपको दिखेगा that your mission statement will finally at some point of time start to reflect your character. And as your character becomes deeper and richer, your mission statement will also become succinct actually, but much more weighter, if I would put it like that. Okay? So, whether you did this exercise all over again or you did not do it all over again, I would strongly recommend that it's the North Star of your life. The more time you spend bringing clarity to it, the easier will it be for you to fall back on it in times of uncertainty, in times of challenge, in times of complexity. So it's something like कि अभी आपको नॉर्थ स्टार तो आपका है, आपको पता नहीं है कहाँ है ना? अभी उस पे बादल आए हुए हैं. The more time you spend on it, the more light you shine on it. क्या होता है जब सूरज निकलता है तो क्या होता है बादलों को? They just evaporate. है ना? The more light you shine on your mission statement, the more light you shine on your North Star, the clouds that presently prevent you from seeing that North Star will evaporate. And you will have much more clarity in your life. Then even if you have to work day and night, it won't bother you. Because you know that you are going in the direction that you want to go. अदरवाइज थोड़ा सा चल के फिर होगा, यार मैं इतनी मेहनत तो कर रहा हूं, पता नहीं काम की है कि नहीं है. Have you felt this? That I'm doing so much hard work, I don't even know if it will really take me where I want to be. But once you have your North Star very clear for you, then this uncertainty, this doubt will not remain. Then you know, okay, I'm doing this and this will take me closer to where I want to be. So all the hard work that I need to put, I should put. You will go full out. Are you able to see this? And I can assure you that each and every one of you are tremendously high potential people. So if you really direct your energies and put your thought process together and focus on any one thing, there is no way you will not achieve it. Each one of you. So it is not for me that you should write this mission statement. It is for you that I suggest that you write this mission statement. So do this exercise again. कितना 1.5 घंटा लगेगा ना, कुछ नहीं होता. वो 1.5 घंटा जो आपके बाकी पूरे 70-80 साल की जो लाइफ है आगे, उसको, हाउ डू वी पुट इट, उसको वर्थफाइल कर देगा. सो दिस लिटिल इन्वेस्टमेंट इज रियली वेरी वेरी यूजफुल. ठीक है सर, इतना सारा काम है, अब आप कहते हो 1.5 घंटा और लगाओ, कैसे लगाएंगे? उसकी कुंजी अब हैबिट 3 में आएगी. So what is habit 3? Any questions until now? From foundation principles, habit 1, habit 2, any questions until now? Because as I mentioned earlier also, we are building upon the previous foundations, upon the previous habits. So अगर कहीं पे भी कुछ भी आपको डाउट है, आपने कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट करा, आप स्ट्रगल करे, तो please don't hesitate to ask. See, this is a workshop. Do you realize this is not a lecture? This is a workshop. है ना? So we are working on ourselves while I'm sharing with you new skills, new knowledge. But I want you to work on yourself. So if you are facing any challenges, this is the place where we should discuss them. So anything that you have experienced that you want to ask before we move further.
Have put our North Star as a very, very specific thing, or can it be open-ended?
So I will tell you what my North Star is. मैंने बताया था कि मेरे ऑफिस में आप आओगे तो आपको वो पेंटिंग नजर आ जाएगी जिसपे वो 6-7 वर्ड्स जो हैं वो लिखे हुए हैं. You know, for my North Star, there is this one big statement: unconditional. Then gratitude, love, sharing, this. अब इसके अंदर कोई एक पर्टिकुलर गोल तो नहीं है ना. For me, this is how I have to live. I should not love one of you just because you got a good GPA and not love another one because you did not get a good GPA. For me, each and every one of you is equal. And I hope that you are able to experience that when you interact with me. It doesn't matter whether you are a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter whether you are a triple IT Delhi student or not a triple IT Delhi student. It doesn't really matter to me. Each and every one of you, I love you unconditionally. That is how I look at it. Now, is that love, that romantic love? No. Love is just love. You know? Unconditional gratitude towards everything and anything. कोई चीज मेरी तरह से, मेरे expectations की तरह से चल रही है, चाहे नहीं चल रही है. Can I still be grateful for it? So, when I wrote that statement, I realized that this is what I really want to be. I may not be that yet, but this is what I want to be. And day by day, every day, I'm inching towards it. So, thank you for this question, because बहुत बार हम मिशन स्टेटमेंट से ये समझते हैं एक चीज, something to achieve on the outside. For me, it was nothing to achieve on the outside. It was all about something on the inside. But it did not come easy. My earlier mission statements were all about outside only. But today it is focused on the inside. So gradually, the more times you repeat it, you will realize that, okay, it will finally settle at how should I be. And once it is there, then not many changes will happen. Until then, yes, that is why regular review. That is why regular review, because बाहर की सिचुएशन तो हमने अभी अभी बात करी, it's a VUCA world. So बाहर के situations तो will evolve. So our mission, our North Star should also evolve accordingly. But you will realize that जो आपका North Star है अभी parallax के साथ है. वो parallax error अगर remove करना है, then you cannot be focusing on outside. You have to be focusing on inside. Are you with me? Anything else? इसके लिए हैबिट 3 है. He will not let you do that. अभी हैबिट 3 पे आते हैं. So this is again काइंड ऑफ द सेम क्वेश्चन. तुम कह रहे हो मैं अचीव करना चाह रहा हूं लेकिन नहीं कर पा रहा हूं, घबरा रहा हूं. इसने कहा कि बहुत बड़ा गोल मैंने सेट कर लिया, कैसे अचीव करूंगा, मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे लिए मुश्किल होगा. हैबिट 3 पे आते हैं एंड यू विल सी दैट हैबिट कई बार हर चीज आपको अकेले नहीं करनी होती. दैट इज वेयर हैबिट 4, 5, 6 विल आल्सो कम इन हैंडी. बट हैबिट 3 is the last habit of private victory. So things that you can achieve alone, habit 3 will at least ensure and enable you to achieve those things. But अगर आपका गोल बहुत बड़ा है, जो कि बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत सुंदर बात है, then habit 4, 5, 6 will come to your rescue. Public victory. Because then you cannot achieve it alone. You need support from others, synergy with others. And that is where we will look at habit 4, 5, 6.
How much like make the company that we can think like you said that very good statement में ये ज़्यादा बात थी.
बेटा ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, मतलब मेरे को भी नहीं याद मैंने कितना इटरेशंस के बाद मैं पहुंचा था अपनी प्रेजेंट मिशन स्टेटमेंट पे. आपको सी ईच वन ऑफ अस हैज आवर ओन जर्नी ना. वी विल टेक आवर टाइम.
पहले आपको कुछ और then कुछ और बात eventually.
या
सर आप कितने टाइम पीरियड के बीच में चेंज किया करते हैं एज आप लोग हमारे जैसा पढ़े होते हैं तो हमारा हर होता है कुछ स्टेटमेंट होता है डिजायर.
See, देखो, again, I would repeat it like that. See, when I did my mission statement exercise for the first time, I was already 30 years old. So now you are much younger. I had already seen some part of life. I had already, went to the US, come back from there. I was already working for some time. I already was married. I had my daughter already there. So I'd seen so many different things in life that you have not yet. So don't benchmark and do not compare your journey with mine. Not even with each other's, because each one of us is different. That is why each one of us will find a different personal North Star. But yes, I can assure you, you will. All that is required is focusing on it. In fact, you are at an advantage over me. For me, what had happened for 30 years, something else was piling up, piling up, piling up. More and more clouds were coming between me and my North Star. Now, you are all 20, 24, less than, that kind of an age. So much younger than me. Much lesser clouds, I hope. And therefore, you might be at a much bigger advantage than me. So why slow it down by comparing it with me? Are you able to see this? हम सबकी जर्नी अलग होने वाली है. But हाँ, अगर हम again, if we align ourselves with the principles, we know it will work out. And we are talking about principles, we're not talking about values. तो मेरे लिए काम करा, आपके लिए ना करें, ऐसा तो होगा नहीं. We're talking about principles, तो आपके लिए भी होगा ही होगा. किस टाइम फ्रेम में होगा वो आपकी सिचुएशन पे डिपेंड करता है. एक मैप में you are where, I am where, someone else is where. अलग अलग जगह हो सकते हैं ना. तो अगर जंगल पार करना है तो किसी को 1 घंटा लगेगा, किसी को 5 घंटे भी लग सकते हैं, बिकॉज दैट पर्सन इज फार अवे फ्रॉम द एग्जिट. Another person was just 2 minutes away from the exit, thus did not see in that direction. है ना? So वो नहीं कंपेयर करना कभी भी आपको बस अपना रास्ता देखना है. What should I do next? That's all that you should focus on. Are you with me? ठीक है. So now we come to habit 3. Habit 3 is put first things first. It is the habit of integrity and execution. What do you mean by the term integrity? Doing the right thing even when someone is not observing us, when we are alone. When no one is challenging us, when no one is asking us, when we are not held accountable to anyone else. Even then, being accountable to yourself and your conscience. That is integrity. And then what is execution? तो आसान है. Do it. है ना? So when we say it's the habit of integrity and execution, what does it do? What would it do? जो हमने कहा habit of choice. What did habit one do? It asked us to choose. When we said the habit of vision, what did that habit do? It helped us to build our life mission statement. Identify our North Star ताकि हम navigate कर पाएं. So what would this habit do? Yes. To be loyal to our North Star and then navigate towards it. Achieve those goals. However big or far they may be. See, अगर जिस तरह से वेस्टर्न हिस्टोरियंस कहते हैं, Columbus discovered America. It always existed. You did not know about it. Someone came and discovered India. No, India always existed. They didn't know about it, or they didn't know how to reach there. Okay? What they knew was it's far, far away. Had they not even started to sail, would they have reached Indian shores? No. They started with faith. That is what we need to do, Ansh. Whatever it is, however far that goal may appear to be, however far-fetched it may be like, we start with faith. That we will persevere, integrity, and execute, and reach the goal. So, when we talk of habit 3, that is put first things first, the principle is that effectiveness requires the integrity to act on your priorities. Because if you do not have the integrity to act on your priorities, then can you achieve the goals? No. So this habit is based on the paradigm that I put important things first. Where the ineffective paradigm is, I put urgent things first. बहुत बार हम अर्जेंट चीजों को प्रायोरिटी देते हैं ओवर important things. This habit helps us to focus on important things. So, you focus on important things, eliminate unimportant stuff. Another tool is to plan weekly, plan daily, and then what you get is increased organization and productivity. Fewer crisis situations, and a reputation for follow-through. Better life balance and much more peace of mind. Do you want to get these results for you? Do you want to be better organized, have higher productivity? Do you want to be known for being a meticulous person who follows through on their commitments? Do you want to have a better life balance and peace of mind? Then habit 3 is something that will lead you to these results. So habit 3 is the habit of integrity and execution. So now what I'm going to introduce to you is what is called as the time quadrant matrix. How many of you have seen this matrix earlier? DVD mein. So on the vertical side, we have 2 quadrants or the labels as important and not important. And on the x-axis, I have urgent and not urgent. So let us look at quadrant 1. Things which are important and urgent. These are things like crisis. When you are in a crisis, it's important that you handle it. And because you are in a crisis, you have to handle it now. It's the quadrant of firefighting. कहीं आग लग गई है तो आग बुझानी है, अभी बुझानी है, नहीं तो बहुत नुकसान होगा. Are you with me? Typically, deadline driven activities, projects, meetings, all that could come in quadrant one. Now, we will see how to not have them come in quadrant one, but typically, that is what people find in their quadrant one. They notice that, oh, यार, कल की डेडलाइन है, अब ये काम आज रात को करना है. आज की डेडलाइन है पिच कैफे के लिए, अभी तक हमने पिच नहीं बनाया है, तो आज बनाना है. So that is what is quadrant one. Something which is urgent, अब urgent हो गया, and it is also important. And it has to be done. You want to do it because it somewhere aligns with your North Star. Then, what would be urgent but not important? What would be urgent but not important? Checking the notification. अभी अभी टिंग टिंग हुआ, अर्जेंट तो है, बट इंपॉर्टेंट है कि नहीं है पता नहीं. That's a urgent but not important thing. What else could be there? अब बेचारा चाह के भी नहीं देख सकता. हाँ? So we're talking about needless interruptions, unnecessary reports, unimportant meetings, phone calls, other people's minor issues. They are in quadrant 3. Quadrant 2 on the other side is preparation, prevention, planning, relationship building, recreation, rest, values clarification. All of that is quadrant 2. And quadrant 4 would be things which are not urgent and not important. For example, ट्रिविया, बिजी वर्क, कुछ कुछ कर रहे हैं, एक रिपोर्ट बनाया, आधा बनाया, छोड़ा, फिर बनाया, कुछ करा, छोड़ा, एक डूडलिंग कर रहे हैं, बहुत सारा टीवी, बहुत सारा इंस्टाग्राम, बहुत सारा यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स, बहुत सारा गेमिंग. सी, अब ध्यान दो, आई हैव पुट रिक्रिएशन हेयर ऑल्सो इन क्वाड्रेंट 2. तो थोड़ा बहुत खेलना, थोड़ा बहुत इंस्टाग्राम, थोड़ा बहुत सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा है. Excess comes into quadrant 4. Can you give me some examples of things or throw situations and then let us discuss whether which quadrant they are in? Give me some examples of situations and then let us discuss which quadrant they fall in. Learning new skills. Which quadrant would it be in? Important but not urgent. Quadrant 2. It is about preparation. You're learning that skill for prepare yourself for something that would come to you later. Okay. What else? Exercise करना कहाँ आएगा? Important but not urgent. It's quadrant 2. Okay. What else? So when you're not well, taking rest at that time, where will it come? Urgent and important. It's Q1. Regular study करना. Sorry? Important है but not urgent. So that is quadrant 2. Being regular with your studies, that is quadrant 2. Okay. What else?
But at the same time, I'm doing an assignment which that the deadline is determined. Actually, not important but urgent.
What will be? Assignment will be not important but urgent, या पापा का form is not important for you. But for your father, your assignment is बेकार. नहीं? It can be, है ना? Suppose तुम गिटार की क्लास ले रहे हो, एंड उसकी असाइनमेंट है, उसके लिए कुछ नोट्स बनाने हैं. अब तुम गिटार बजा बजा के नोट्स बना रहे हो और पापा कह रहे हैं फॉर्म भर. तुम्हारी असाइनमेंट कल ही ड्यू है, बट फॉर हिम दैट असाइनमेंट क्या टुनटुना बजा रहा है. नहीं हुआ है? किसी का ऐसा हुआ है? हुआ है? इसके साथ नहीं हुआ, तभी इसको नहीं पता. So it can always happen that two different people, because they are looking at things from their paradigms, from their North Stars, something may be very important for you, but not for the other person. So इस situation में मयंक, तुम्हारे पापा ने जो तुम्हें काम दिया, that is not important for you. Or let us say that is not urgent to you, not as important and as urgent as the first one, assignment. So assignment is clearly Q1. Papa's work, depending on how much importance you lay on it, whether you lay on it equal importance, then importance high होगा लेकिन urgency कम हो जाएगा, तो हम उसको Q2 में डाल देंगे. या importance ही कम कर दोगे, urgent वो भी पीछे पड़े हैं, सिर पे बैठे हैं कि अभी भी भर. तुम कहोगे नहीं important नहीं है, मेरा assignment ज़्यादा important है, तो तुम उसको Q3 में डाल दोगे. So that is why in Q3, what did we say? Other people's minor issues. बाकी लोगों का इशू है वो. They are, for them it may be very important. For them they are in a crisis, but for you it is your Q3.
When we are independent as well as independent, some where we are independent and where we are interdependent. But if something came which is on my priority list, and on interdependence and also add the numbers, then how would we choose between?
So that is where North Star will guide you. देखो ये तो होगा ही ना, ऐसा सिचुएशन तो आएगा ही that you have to choose between two very important things or two very urgent things. That is where your North Star comes handy. It at once gives you clarity कि हाँ, this is what I should do first. This is what aligns with my long-term goal.
So like TA ship and class में भी होता है ऐसे.
So she is saying TA ship and class में ऐसा बहुत बार होता है ना? Now depending on what your long-term goal is, you'll prioritize one over another. Are you with me? है ना? So देखने में बिल्कुल similar situation. A friend comes to you and says यार बात करनी है. ठीक है? It could be in Q1. It could be in Q3. क्योंकि वो आपके सामने आया है तो अर्जेंट तो है, वो आपके सामने खड़ा है, कह रहा है बात करनी है. हाउ विल यू डिटरमिन इफ इट इज Q1 और Q3?
Does it impact us?
अभी तो उसने खाली ये कहा मेरे को तेरे से बात करनी है.
उससे पहले पूछ सकते हैं ना कि 1 साल चाहिए.
उसकी बात कितनी अर्जेंट है, कितनी उसके लिए
तुम्हारे सामने खड़ा है, तुम क्या करोगे अब?
साल को दिन ये बता सकते हैं.
मैंने बात बताया
नहीं, ये बहुत अच्छा दोस्त है तुम्हारा. Q1 हो गया. मम्मी आई, मम्मी का फोन, तुम यहाँ पे बैठे हो, मम्मी का फोन आया. मम्मी से अच्छा तो कोई दोस्त नहीं होगा. तो क्या करोगे?
तो उनके पास कॉल
तो तुम्हारे लिए इतना इंपॉर्टेंट पर्सन, तुम उसको टेक्स्ट करके बस हटा दोगे साइड पे? 3 बार कॉल कर चुकी है वो तुम्हें। सो अब तुमने फोन करा, अरे पता है तेरा ना वो घर पे रह गया। अब नो, इट डजंट रियली डिपेंड ऑन द वो, बिकॉज वो तो घर पे रह चुका है। दैट इज ऑलरेडी गॉन, दैट्स ऑलरेडी लेफ्ट बिहाइंड। There is something that you're handling now. It now compares between the two of those two things. So whenever you are not sure whether the person, देखो कई बार क्या होता है, we associate importance of an activity with the person who is assigning that activity to us. And ये अभी तो चलो आपके लिए ऐसे लोग बहुत लिमिटेड हैं और स्टेक्स बहुत कम है। मम्मी की बात नहीं भी मानोगे तो क्या होगा, नाराज होंगी, डांटेंगी, फिर मम्मी तो मम्मी है, पापा तो पापा है, मान ही जाएंगे, है ना? बट नाउ व्हेन यू स्टार्ट टू वर्क विद अदर पीपल, योर मैनेजर्स, लीडर्स और योर टीम्स आल्सो, देन they don't forgive that easily. They can have an impact on the kind of job that you get or the kind of salary or the increment that you get. So you don't want to offend them. So it may appear very simple when it comes to just your parents because there is a bond of love. When it comes to someone else, that is a more transactional relationship. So it is not easy to just handle it like that. And it is in that context that your North Star, that your life mission statement guides you. So whenever such a situation happens, the first thing you should do is pick up the phone and ask, I'm in a class, is it urgent? Oh, नहीं, class में है तो बाद में बात करते हैं. Many times you will hear this. Now that friend came to you and asked, बात करनी है, कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट था? अरे हाँ पता है, आज ना मैंने उसको उसके साथ देखा। ठीक है, मैं अपने असाइनमेंट कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ी देर में बात करते हैं। You're getting it? और अरे यार पता है मेरे पे डार्क बैटरी है। Now it's important also. Do you see that? Because अगर वो खाली गॉसिप करने आया था, I don't want to waste my time. But now उस पे अगर डार्क बैटरी है, now we are talking about interdependence. He is a friend. If अगर उसे कुछ नुकसान होगा तो मुझे बुरा लगेगा। क्या हुआ? Now you will go a little deeper. क्या हुआ? अरे पता ये हुआ. Again, you have to continuously assess that there was something important that you were working on. Is it worth leaving that? Because this person is saying something. That is what this habit 3 is about. And सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज आपको Q3 से आएगा. सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज, क्योंकि Q3 masquerades itself as Q1. Q3 over and over again आपको चीट करेगा और आपको Q3 के लिए हमेशा Q1 से भी पूछना पड़ेगा कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है। और जब आप ये पूछोगे तो आपका रिजल्ट है, आपका जो नॉर्थ स्टार है, जो आपकी लाइफ मिशन स्टेटमेंट है, वो आपको गाइड करेगी कि आपने क्या चॉइस मेक करनी है। So are you able to realize that I am going to the same endowments that we talked about in habit 1? First, that one of awareness, कि यार this appears to be Q1 but it could be Q3. Then imagination, which questions to ask so that the other person doesn't feel offended. Then conscience, using your North Star to choose the right decision now. उसको wait कराना है या नहीं कराना है. And then independent will, the courage to say कि यार 5 मिनट में बात करें, मेरे एक बहुत जस्ट मैं ना अपने असाइनमेंट फिनिश कर रहा हूँ, मैं 5 मिनट में आता हूँ तेरे रूम में, तो चल तो डिटेल्स और इकट्ठी कर, मैं आता हूँ। थोड़ा सा और बिजी कर दिया तो और इकट्ठी कर, मैं आता हूँ। Are you with me? सो सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज आपको Q1 और Q3 में आने वाला है. And the only way out in that is ask a question. Whether it is a phone call, anything. I'm in a class, I'm in a meeting, is it something very urgent? Mostly the people will say, yes, it's okay. Call me half an hour later also. At times when it is really urgent, then they will say, नहीं मेरे को बस आधे मिनट की बात करनी है. I just want to give this message. Just take it with you. खत्म करा, बात हो गई. देखो अगर आपने इस तरह से शुरू नहीं करा अपना कन्वर्सेशन, इस तरह के क्वेश्चन से शुरू नहीं करा, तो क्या होगा, वो चाहे आधे मिनट का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज भी देना था, उसके पहले 5 मिनट की भूमिका बांधी जाएगी, फिर 5 मिनट का क्लोजिंग भी होगा, क्योंकि आपने एक क्लियर अपना बता दिया कि आप एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज में बिजी हो. अदर पर्सन विल नो दैट भूमिका वगैरह की जरूरत नहीं है, जस्ट मैसेज देना है, दो और काम खत्म करो. इट सेव्स योर टाइम. आर यू विद मी? So you'll have to experiment with this to refine this skill for yourself. Okay. So, just give me a second. Yeah. This first quadrant is the quadrant of necessity. You have to manage it. Come whatever may. The second quadrant is quadrant of effectiveness. That is where you should focus. Third quadrant is quadrant of deception. This is what you have to avoid. And the fourth quadrant is that of excess or waste. You have to limit that. देखो रेस्ट बहुत जरूरी है. हमने कहा प्रोडक्शन कैपेबिलिटी इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. वी टॉक्ड अबाउट इट इन द फाउंडेशन प्रिंसिपल्स. बट अब अगर आप सोए ही जा रहे हो, वीकेंड आया तो आप दोपहर में 2 बजे उठ रहे हो, दैट्स एक्सेस. अब 2 बजे क्यों उठे? बिकॉज सुबह 4 बजे सोए थे. क्यों? क्योंकि मूवी देख रहे थे. दैट्स एक्सेस. That has to be avoided. That has to be, in fact, limited. Deception is what we have to avoid. So what we have to essentially look at is how to always remain above this line in the green zones. Are you with me? Huh? आगे बढ़े? Any questions until now?
Sometimes when we try to avoid this, avoid people get someone. What are the things?
एक्चुअली ना चैतन्य, हमें ये लगता है, तुम ये खुद सोचो, अगर तुम रियली में गॉसिप करने किसी के पास जा रहे हो और तुम्हारा दोस्त कहता है मैं अपनी असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट कर रहा हूं, आता हूं 5 मिनट में, तुम इतना बुरा मान जाओगे क्या? नहीं ना. हाँ, अगर तुम कोई इंपॉर्टेंट चीज लेके जा रहे हो, फिर वो तुम्हारे को मना कर देता है, तो तुमने गलत करा है ना. तभी तो मैं कह रहा हूं, पहला सवाल पूछो कि व्हाट इज द टॉपिक, किस बारे में बात करना चाहते हो, एंड देन गिव देम द राइट काइंड ऑफ टाइम. मे बी राइट नाउ or maybe 10 minutes later, once you are handled your Q2. So, देखो, we will look at habits 4, 5, 6 to handle how other people feel. In habit 3, we are looking at it's a habit of integrity and execution. You have to be true to your mission statement. If you are true to your mission statement, habits 4, 5, 6 will come in handy to help you with your relationships. But first and foremost is your relationship with yourself. Otherwise, आप अपने आप को एक गिल्ट ट्रिप पे ले जाओगे कि यार उस बंदे के फिकार से, काम के चक्कर में मेरा पूरा दिन बर्बाद हो गया. That is worse. दूसरा बंदा आपका टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा था, आपने उसको मना कर दिया, बुरा मानता है, मान जाए यार, मेरा टाइम मेरे लिए प्रेशियस है. आई हैव दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गोल दैट आई वांट टू अचीव इन लाइफ. इज इट नॉट? So you will realize, and that is where integrity comes in. Does integrity mean that आप चीज अच्छी सही तरीके से करोगे उसका कोई कॉन्सिक्वेंस नहीं होगा? नहीं, सच बोलने के बहुत सारे कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस होते हैं, but you still align with truth. Is it not?
Sir, many things for this game are very satisfying for us. Like, तो हम उसे क्या कितने
एग्जाम्पल की तरह दो.
चार्ज करने के लिए स्टार्ट करने के लिए यूज करते
तो उनको हम Q2 में मानेंगे, उनको हम Q2 में मानेंगे. देखो, मैंने इसलिए कहा, अगर तुम ध्यान दो तो Q2 में हमने एक शब्द रखा था, रिक्रिएशन. Recreation is about recharge. So till the time we are watching that movie to refresh ourselves, to come out of that burnout situation or whatever we would call it, it is Q2. But do you need that movie till 4 o'clock in the morning so that on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, you get up at 2 p.m.? No. Are you able to see this? So what has happened is that so what he's saying is, कई बार हम इतना burnt out होते हैं, इतना ऐसी तरह से होते हैं कि बस कुछ ना करना अच्छा लग रहा होता है ना? हमें अंदर से पता होता है हम गलत कर रहे हैं, टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, वहां पे सिचुएशन है जिसका मुझे ध्यान देना है. So see, this is happening because you're not really living the habit 3 yet. We'll now talk about how to live habit 3, and you will realize that if you really live habit 3 well, then such a situation will rarely arise. Because you're better organized. See, stop gap की तरह अगर आपका burnout हो चुका है तो आप typically, majority of people do a flip-flop between quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. बहुत सारा high intensity activity because it was urgent and important, and then बहुत सारा unlimited, wasteful Instagram or Q4. Just reflect, close your eyes and reflect. That is what must be happening. तो अगर आप Q1 की चीजों को Q2 में पुश कर दो तो Q1 में आप कम टाइम बिताओगे. Automatically need for Q4 would go away. Urge for Q4 would go away. आप जो Instagram या YouTube शॉर्ट्स या गेमिंग भी करते हो, that will automatically come in the category of just recreation, not excess.
things can be changed based on condition.
अभी मैंने क्या कहा कि quadrant 1 is a quadrant of firefighting. Do you know firefighters? तो firefighters का काम क्या है? Firefighting. But firefighters actually focus and spend a majority of their time in Q2. और firefighters firefighting ना करके Q2 में टाइम बिता रहे हैं. क्या कर रहे हैं बताओ? ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं, प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. जो उनका एरिया है वहां पे जाके अलग अलग बिल्डिंग्स के अंदर चेक कर रहे हैं कि वहां पे सारा फायर सेफ्टी इक्विपमेंट पड़ा है कि नहीं है. ऑडिट्स कर रहे हैं, चीजों को चेक कर रहे हैं, रिव्यू कर रहे हैं, ताकि आग लगे ही ना. अगर एक फायर फाइटर 80% ऑफ टाइम Q2 में स्पेंड कर रहा है तो आप क्यों नहीं कर सकते? आपको क्यों लगता है कि आपको सारा का सारा टाइम फायर फाइटिंग में ही लगाना है? सो इफ यू प्रिपेयर वेल, अगर आपको पता है कि असाइनमेंट है, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि असाइनमेंट आज दी और सारी असाइनमेंट्स ऐसी तो नहीं है ना कि आज दी और कल सबमिट करनी है. देयर इज अ गैप ऑफ अ फ्यू डेज. कैन ऑलवेज प्लान. अच्छा, इस दिन मैं ये करूंगा इस असाइनमेंट के बारे में, इस दिन ये करूंगा, थर्ड डे पे असाइनमेंट पूरी कर दूंगा, फिफ्थ डे पे सबमिशन है. बाई चांस कुछ आगे पीछे हुआ भी तो फोर्थ डे है मेरे पास. कर सकते हो ना? हम करते नहीं है. We let it be. तो फिफ्थ की है, चलो तब देखेंगे. So even firefighters spend a majority of their time in Q2. So you should also be able to do that. देखें कैसे करेंगे वो.
want a rich, beautiful life, a rich family life. You ever feel like you get one of them things. Well, that might be the honest to little small things in your life. They're just little by little, they just accumulate. Your job, you can't go above this. To get all those large goals in the charter. Your life. What's that called? Planning, preparation, prevention, and empowerment. And the next one you put in there is called relationships, the family. Look at that, they're called in there, and that's employment, some key employment issue, and then you put major projects here that can get about this. Yeah, that's called service, community, church. Do you ever feel like this? Yeah. How do you feel like this? By moving the little things around, you might squeeze in one more of those big major things. So almost, wow, you know, but you can't force it. Here's something that's called urgent and important. It's one thing that is blindsiding you, that your biggest client, that if you don't get back to that client now, you get it on your vacation, and you have no special welcome time just for yourself. But tell you what, you can't do if you want to. You can take a whole different approach. You have a whole fresh, you can work out a different paradigm altogether.
So, you recognize that man जो paradigms वाले video में था? So it is the same session. This was one of the classic sessions that Steve Jobs had conducted. This was way back in 1994. So this lady, she herself said that she's a director of an international consultancy and has numerous big clients and everything. And he asked, do you ever feel that you are in the thick of, busy with thick of thin things which are not important, they're just occupying you. And trying to fill important things after that was so difficult. वेकेशन छोड़ दिया, बच्चों को बाहर रखा, सब कुछ को कॉम्प्रोमाइज करा, Q1 को रखा अंदर, प्रिपरेशन प्लानिंग को रखा, बट उसके बाद भी इट वाज सो डिफिकल्ट टू पुट दोस थिंग्स इन, वर नॉट एबल टू पुट एवरीथिंग इनसाइड दैट jar there. But then what did she do? In the other jar, what did she do? She put the important things first. She put the first things first, the big rocks first. And then what happened? Did she have to worry about the pebbles? No, pebbles filled up the remaining space. That is how life is. If you take care of the big rocks, small pebbles won't even bother you. 5 pebbles रह भी गए होते, कोई नुकसान था. But big rocks जब रह रही थी तो life was stressful. You wanted a vacation, your wife wanted a vacation, your family wanted a vacation, but you are busy working. You wanted to contribute something to your society, to your church, to your temple, to whatever you believe in. But you are busy. Could not do that. And मन में guilt आ रहा है, stress आ रहा है, खींच रहे हो. Something you want to do for your life mission statement, you're not able to work on that. Sense of disillusionment, क्या गंदी जिंदगी है, जो करना चाहता हूं वो तो कर ही नहीं पा रहा हूं. All of that. And you've seen so many people around you like that, have you not? Because they're not using habit 3. So what is habit 3? What is this tool of habit 3? We'll now look at. So the tool that we will look at is called the tool of weekly planning. So this is the same question that you were asking just a little while back. Ansh was asking कि बहुत बड़ा गोल है मेरा, कैसे अचीव करूंगा, है ना? एंड चैतन्य ने पूछा कि अगर अचीव नहीं हो पाएगा तो फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगा, क्या करूंगा तब? Exactly the same thing. So this video is actually an answer to that, how it takes us closer to there.
Objects very close. Now you see me through a standard lens. It gives you a normal human perspective. Most people live as if they were looking at life through a telephoto lens. They live hour to hour, day to day, looking at their lives through the lens of what's immediately in front of them and what's most pressing and urgent right now. Imagine walking down the street or looking through a telephoto lens. We would focus only on the immediate threat or the passing impulse. We would live from crisis to crisis, dealing only with urgent things, mistaking them for the important things. The telephoto lens perspective would not allow us to focus on what's truly important, on the big picture of our lives. The big picture is what's ultimately important to us. Our life mission, our organizational vision, our long-term quadrant 2 priorities. But we can't focus all the time on the big picture either. If we don't translate our vision into actions, we have reality. We got dreamers, and they have neglected the brain cells that enable our vision to come true. So how do we stay focused day to day without losing sight of the big picture? The week is the normal lens that gives the most manageable perspective. See, the week represents a complete patch in the fabric of life. There are work days, evenings, the weekend. It's close enough to be highly relevant, but distant enough to provide context and perspective. Your week should do it one day, you may be able to do it another. And over the course of a week, you can balance your life. If you were to ask me, what single practice would do more to balance your life and increase your productivity than any other, it would be this. Plan your week, each week, before the week begins. Take 20 or 30 minutes alone in a quiet place to go through these 3 steps. First, write down the important roles you play in your life. Roles represent your key relationships, your areas of responsibility. You may have roles have an obligation to take care of yourself, to sharpen your own saw, organizing your life around the many roles you play will help you maintain balance and focus on your key relationships, rather than focusing on tasks and things. Second, choose the big rocks. These are weekly 1 or 2 goals for each of your roles. Look at the big picture, your mission statement, and your long-range goals, and select those big rocks that will have the greatest impact on your mission and goals. And for each role, ask yourself the big rock question. What is the most important thing you can do in this role this week that would make the most positive difference? For instance, it might be to complete the budget this week. It might be to help check on his own problem. Or to attend the conference where you will learn new ideas you need for your job. You see, these big rocks will almost always be quadrant 2 activities. In essence, you're creating your quadrant 2 plan for the week so that your highest priorities don't get pushed aside by others. Finally, schedule the big rocks. Log into now in your calendar for those big rocks before the week fills up with other activities. And schedule your other activities around the big rocks. Now, let's say the manager is going to struggling shop consider the big rock question. What one thing could you do that you absolutely know would have a significant positive impact on your business? The answer was unanimous and immediate. Improve and continue relationships with their tenants. They were the store owners in the shopping center. And I asked them how much time they spent doing those kinds of things. It was less than 5%. All they had to take some reasons. They had meetings to go to, reports to make out, email to answer. So you know what they did? They set up a goal to spend 1/3 of each week activity helping store owners with their problems. After about a year and a half, the effect was dramatic and profound. The numbers went up, and they had a waiting list for new tenants. This is the power of putting first things first every week. These quadrant 1 and quadrant 3 things that bring into your schedule will overpower the more significant quadrant 2 things. Once you've scheduled your big rocks for each week, then each day you can zoom in and prioritize your daily tasks and appointments. You see, with the right concept and the right tools for weekly planning, well, you can organize and execute every week in your life around your deepest quadrant 2 priorities. You will spend your time on those things that matter most. Never losing that big picture perspective that makes your life so rich and so meaningful.
So the real tool over there is weekly planning. Because as Steve rightly said, that a week has weekends, has evenings, has weekdays, everything. All kinds of things that you have in life, they have it. So if you can plan for a week, and every week you can actually reach your goal. Now, there is one challenge though, which he has not really talked about as much. He talked about, okay, find the big rock for your role, for your goal that you have in mind. But उसका further breakup नहीं दिया कि कैसे वो big rock find करोगे. And this is where you could do it. You know, for example, list down your goals with a time frame. That time frame could be 1 semester, that time frame could be 1 year, 2 years, 5 years after your graduation, whatever that time frame is. List down your goals, big goals for that. And then List down some smaller actions that lead to this goal step by step. And these smaller actions should be such that they are achievable within a week or a month. Not necessarily every action has to be completed within a week. Month also. But something of that order, because that is something which our brain can process easily. And once you've done that, plan time for these big rocks. Now, these are your big rocks. Plan time for them. And review the progress for these big goals or even the intermediate goals on a monthly and quarterly basis. That review, again, is very important. Because a plan that is not reviewed is no plan, actually. It's just a piece of paper. So you have to regularly check that you are able to progress on the plan. So what we are essentially saying is have the integrity to execute your priorities. Do you realize starting with your big goals? They are your priority, not mine. Your big goals, and we are asking you to do all these things. So that is your integrity, your sense of discipline, your sense of importance and loyalty towards your goals. And a weekly plan could look something like this, It could, so पहली चीज, जो भी आप बना रहे हो, जो भी आप अपना weekly calendar बनाते हो, जो भी करते हो, you should be able to access that on your phone or a tablet, which you always carry with you. So that if the reminder has to come, you can always get a reminder wherever you are. That is one very important thing. Okay? Then keep that 7-day view. So बहुत बार आपको दिखेगा जो कैलेंडर है उसके अंदर 5-day व्यू होता है. नो, आपके वीक में पूरे 7 दिन है. अगर आपको फैमिली के लिए कुछ काम करना है, किसी वीक डे में करना है, तो आपको कोई ऑफिस का काम वीकेंड पे भी करना पड़ेगा, है ना? तो कीप दैट 7-day व्यू सो दैट यू डू नॉट end up compromising on your personal life or your professional life. It is just one life as a whole that you are handling. And you could use categories or color codes to organize your calendar, something like this. So आपका वीकली कैलेंडर का ऐसा कुछ भी हो सकता है कि संडे को भी कुछ डाला हुआ है, सैटरडे को भी कुछ डाला हुआ है, लेकिन मेजॉरिटी ऑफ वर्क इज इन वीकडेज. और अलग अलग कैटेगरीज अलग अलग चीजें बता रही हैं. ग्रीन कुड बी समथिंग अबाउट Q2, बिल्डिंग रिलेशनशिप्स, प्रिपेयरिंग समथिंग. येलो कुड बी अबाउट थिंग्स दैट आर रेगुलर, एंड reds could be, okay, this is going to be an important thing. This is my regular firefighting meeting or regular catch up with my team, so that if there is any firefighting thing I have to do, I can handle it. And notice that there are sufficient spaces left at different places. It is not chock-a-block back to back packed. So that even if some things spill over a little, or if it so happens that there is some important thing or urgent thing that comes up immediately, you have something to juggle around. Are you able to see this? So this, आपके पास सबके पास Google Calendar है. You can utilize this. You can have color coding put in this, and it can be a very, very useful tool for you to effectively organize your time. So plan your big rocks. For you, your big rocks, first thing is classes. For you, your big rocks, amongst many other things, would be some relationships. Parents, अब जो आप hostel में रह रहे हैं उनके लिए parents से regularly बात करना. बहुत सारे आप लोगों के लिए there could be a wasteful thing like, okay, traveling. You can see what you can do in that time. For example, यहाँ देखो, यहाँ पे इस बंदे ने लंच का टाइम जो उसको था कि भी लंच तो करना ही है, अब उसके साथ में क्या कर सकता हूं, तो उसने रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग वाला काम उसमें डाल दिया. I will have lunch with this person, have lunch with that person. आप ट्रैवलिंग के अंदर ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हो कि ट्रैवलिंग के साथ आपने करा कि okay, I will just listen to the notes of this particular course that I had written. I could use this travel time to just close my eyes and sleep. मेट्रो से आ जा रहे हो, सीट नहीं मिलेगी तो क्या करोगे, कैसे सोओगे, बट समथिंग एल्स यू कुड स्टिल डू. सो प्लान, try to plan those times also which appear to be wasteful to you as of now, which are Q3 for you today. See how you can translate them into Q2 for yourself. Are you with me? So this is about habit 3, about how to organize your priorities, how to put your priorities into action. Priorities that we have found in our life mission statement. ठीक है? Any questions? चैतन्य, अंश, अब लग रहा है कि होगा कुछ. बड़े बड़े गोल्स हैं तो भी. Exactly. We can always break them into smaller steps and we can focus on achieving those small steps. Anything else? So this is the last habit of private victory. Next session, we will move towards public victory. So now what I would want is you please experiment with all the tools that we have learned until now. Anyways, that is my intent for you always. जो भी हमने सीख लिया अब आप उसको प्रैक्टिस करो, because they are not, इसके लिए आपको कोई अलग टाइम नहीं चाहिए. आपके रोजमर्रा में जब आप रिएक्ट करते थे वहां पे रुक जाना, पॉज करना और रिस्पॉन्ड करना, कोई नई सिचुएशन थोड़ी ना चाहिए आपको, वो सिचुएशन रोज मिल रही है. एंड रीइंफोर्स करो प्राइवेट विक्ट्री को अपने लिए. इट्स एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट that you start to live these habits already. Don't wait कि हाँ भी पूरा जब लीडिंग सेल्फ टू एक्सीलेंस खत्म होगा तब अब इसको यूज करेंगे. नहीं, इट डजंट वर्क लाइक दैट. आपको इसके नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ हैबिट्स समझ में ही तब आनी शुरू होंगी जब आप इन वालों को आप कुछ इंप्लीमेंट करना शुरू करोगे. Are you with me? So, see, at the beginning of every class there is this one slide or two slides which are summary of previous classes. तो अगर आप YouTube पे जाके मेरे उन सेशंस का फर्स्ट या सेकंड स्लाइड भी देख लोगे तो इट कैन रिफ्रेश दोस थिंग्स फॉर यू. बट प्लीज डू दैट, इट्स एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है? एनी क्वेश्चंस? ठीक है, विल स्टॉप हियर. विल टेक 10 मिनट्स ब्रेक कर ले. 10 मिनट्स सफिशिएंट है. देन वी स्टार्ट द नेक्स्ट सेशन. चलेगा?